awesome people, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new to me, I am Marsha Lynn Hudson, and on this channel we give tips and tools and resources for branding, social media, entrepreneur tips, and my mission is to educate, empower, and elevate you. So I hope that you will become a subscriber. It helps my channel, and I hope that you will give us a thumbs up, leave some comments, and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see, and hit that bell, ding ding ding, and every time we do a video you will get notified. So today I want to talk about 7 signs to know if you are on the right track for success. So if you are interested in finding out those 7 signs, stay tuned. Okay, so welcome back, guys. Today I want to talk about how to know if you're on the right track for success. And I've been thinking about this a lot, and so many people really want to be successful, I would think. I know I do. But success looks different to everybody. For me, it may be to grow my business or grow my audience. Or for someone else, it may be to just have a relaxing life. For another person, it may just be to be able to have financial freedom to travel. Well, whatever it looks like to you, success can be achieved, but it's not by accident. Basically, success comes when you do it on purpose. And with every cause, there is an effect. So because you want to be successful, the effects can be that you will be. So let's talk about the 7 ways. Let's get into it. So I hope you have a pen and paper, because I'm going to give you the formula. Is there a formula? It is a formula. I've been reading so many books on how to be successful. I've been reading about a lot of people who are successful. They actually started from nothing. Some people actually started from nothing and they became what they wanted to be. So we're going to talk about that today. So number 1, how to know if you're on the right track for success. You have to decide, who is it that you want to be? Where is it that you want to go? Write it down. It's so important to write it down. You know, I'm a writing professor at the college, and I always tell my students to write it down, and I write everything down. And so write it out. Who is it that you want to be? What do you want your life to look like? Where do you want to go? And I did that just recently. As we get ready for a new year, I wrote out all of the things I want to do in my personal life, in my professional life. I just wrote them down, the things that I want to do as a speaker, as a social media instructor, even as an entrepreneur who motivates others. So figure out, what is it you want to do? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? And write it down. Okay, so number 2, you have to have a plan. It is so important to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, then life may just pass you by. So think about the fact that you want to be on the road to success, and you want to make sure you're on the right track. Because oftentimes I have my clients say, well, I don't have enough followers, or, I'm just getting started, or I don't have the money for this. Well, those things won't, stop you from being successful, because you don't need a lot of followers to make money. That's the first thing. You just need a good audience to grow, and an audience that will follow you. They love what you have, and eventually they will purchase what you have. So you do not need a lot of followers. So let's take that off the table, right? So you have to have a plan. And where do you want to go? What do you want to do in 2 months? Where do you want to be in 3 months? What are going to be some of your action steps? What are you going to do to get to that? For me, a big part of my business is teaching entrepreneurs, side hustlers, how to brand themselves, because everybody actually has a brand, whether you're online or not, because your brand is your reputation. It's a feeling. It's what people feel about you. It's the experience you give. So my biggest thing is teaching people how to brand themselves first before they start marketing and hopping on social media. And one of the things that I wrote down that I want to do is, I want to give some virtual workshops. I want to do some Zoom trainings. I want to do some webinars, and I'm going to. So you have to have a plan for what it is you want to do each month. So number 3, you can't be afraid to fail. I just don't know how many times as I've been on my journey as a business owner. I started as a photographer in 2000, and my business has been booming, and then it stopped booming, then it started booming. It's just up and down. And then I started as a social media and branding strategist, helping people with strategies and action plans, and that's been a few years. And I've created so many documents. I'm a writing instructor, and I've created so much content and so many videos, and I mean, I've done webinars, and some of them didn't work out, but you cannot be afraid to fail. I think it's better to start and try and fail and then keep going until you find something that works than to do nothing. I remember Steve Jobs said, as he was, working with Apple and trying to figure out things, and now we have this lovely iPhone that I love. He said successful people try things, and he said they try many things until they find something that works. So you cannot be afraid to fail. If you put something out there and it doesn't work, try something else. If you put that out there and it doesn't work, try something else. You can try different things with your products. Try different things with your services. Pivot to where we're going in this digital arena. But you cannot be afraid to fail, because eventually you will happen upon something that will be a success. Okay, so number 4, you must work from the heart. You have to love what you're doing. If you're going to start a business or grow a business, you have to work from the heart and love it. Because if not, it's going to start being taxing, and it's not going to be fun anymore. And it's just going to wear you out. It's just going to dry you out. I love teaching. I love giving value. I love doing trainings. I love doing webinars. I think I need a t-shirt. People told me you need a t-shirt called the Webinar Queen, because I really like to give them. But I like to teach, and I like to give value, and I like to educate and empower and elevate people. I just love what I do, and I've been teaching for 25 years and I still love it. So you have to pick something that you will do from the heart, and not only will it help your business to succeed, but you'll have fun and you'll actually love it. Okay, since number 5, we all go through ups and downs, right? You have to hang in there. You have to hang in there and don't give up. Sometimes we get frustrated. I do. Sometimes we feel hopeless. I have. Sometimes we feel like I'm just doing all of this. I'm putting all of this information out, and 2 people saw it. So what? One day 10 people will see it. One day 20 people will see it. Another day 40 or 50. It grows. So don't give up. You have to hang in there, and you have to ride out the times when it's low, or you feel frustrated, or you feel like nothing's happening, because eventually, and I'm speaking from experience, something will happen, especially if you hang in there, you don't give up. Now let's say you get tired and you get overwhelmed. Take a break. Okay, take a break for a few days, or take a break for a week. But don't take a break forever or months and give up, because you have a dream, and that dream was put in your heart for a reason, and you're passionate about it, and your passions are there for a reason. I truly believe that when we have a dream in our heart and we have passions in our heart, they're there for a reason, and we have to birth them. So hang in there, don't give up, because if you want to know the formula, and I'm giving you this formula to know if you're on the right track for success, this is one of the keys. Okay, so the next one is really big, so make sure you write this down. You do not want to let other people bring you down. Okay, because sometimes other people can't see the dream that you have in your heart, or they can't see the dream that was given to you, so they may not come along for the ride. So you cannot let people talk you out of your dreams. You cannot let people bring you down. I like to say, surround yourself around people who will celebrate you. Surround yourself around people who will support you. Keep your mind filled with things that are positive. You cannot be around people who bring you down. And I read somewhere, someone put on Instagram, it was so funny, it says, once you realize that other people's opinions don't matter, especially when they don't pay your bills, okay? And I was like, that's kind of true. So surround yourself around people who are positive, who are going places. This is how you know you're on the right track for success. So get rid of the positives. Don't let anybody talk you out of your dream. If you hear that, you want to get away from that, because you're on a mission. You're on a mission towards success. And the last one is you have to get ready to prepare yourself for success. And if you've been doing things that you know hadn't served you well, like having bad habits, it's time to get rid of those bad habits. It's time to prepare yourself for success. If you want to know if you're on the right track, these 7 tips will help you. I've researched them. I've been reading about them. People who've started at nothing and been successful, they agree. And so writing a plan down, knowing what you want, staying away from negatives, following your dream, not giving up. And then, like I say, this last one, it's time to prepare to go where you want to go. Prepare for yourself. Get rid of negative behaviors. Get rid of bad behaviors, get rid of negative thoughts. I know sometimes that can be a little hard, but if you practice, it's like a muscle. If you practice at it and you exercise it, it gets stronger, it gets better. So how do you prepare yourself for the success that you want? Well, you have to get rid of those bad habits. You have to get rid of excuses. I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have enough time. Make the time. Find little blocks of time in your day. Be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. And you have to stay focused on where you're going every day. Do a little something that's getting you closer to your goals, closer to your dreams. Even if it's watching a YouTube video or reading a chapter from a book or listening to a podcast, you want to keep your mind filled with the right things as you prepare on this road to success. So I hope that these 7 tips have helped you on how to know if you're on the right track for success. And I will tell you this, if you keep going and if you do these things, you will make it to where you want to go. And I want to leave you with this saying by Tony Robbins. He says, your destiny is determined by your choices. Choose wisely and choose now. So I am Marsha Lynn Hudson. I hope you give us a thumbs up and subscribe, because it really helps my channel. And until next time, I want you to say yes to success, because in actuality, you really are the secret to your success.